The Nolah Natural is here. This bed claims to be good for you and the environment, so let's see how well it holds up. I'm Lauren, an editor and certified sleep science coach here at Mattress Nerd. I tested and reviewed hundreds of mattresses, and on deck is the Nolah Natural. So we are here in the Nerd Lab to run this bed through a series of geeky tests. I'll give you my thoughts and of course my pro-con list. But if you don't have time for all of that, we do have these timestamps down below to help you find anything that you're looking for. So hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Now it's time for everyone's favorite part, the mattress overview. I'm going to go over some quick hits regarding the Nolah Natural, so there are no surprises if you do decide to buy. Now this mattress ships free and it arrives at your door in a box. You're going to unwrap it on your bed frame and you can sleep on it for up to 120 nights before you make a full decision. So if you want to return it in that time frame, you can, and you'll get a full refund. But if you do decide to keep it, you'll get a lifetime warranty. But if you want to know more about either of those policies in depth, you can check out our written review that's linked in the description. Now, enough of this overview stuff. Let's get into the nitty-gritty details. Everyone knows it's what's on the inside that counts, and that applies to mattresses too. So I ripped open the Nolah Natural to get a good look at the layers and see how they perform. But of course, don't try this at home because it's going to void your warranty. Now this bed is a natural hybrid, so it uses latex foam and coils. Now let's get into the details. Right up top, we have a cover that is made with organic cotton, so it's super breathable. And then there is wool batting under here that acts as a fire barrier. Now right on top, we have this breathable latex foam. It is Talalay latex. The difference between Talalay and Dunlop latex is just that Talalay is softer, it's lighter, and it relieves pressure better. Now there's another layer of Talalay right here to help keep you elevated on the mattress surface. It's a little firmer so you don't feel these coils, which is the primary support layer. So they are bouncy, they add some breathability, and of course overall support to your mattress. These are pocketed, so there's not as much motion transfer as there would be if the coils were interconnected. Mattress Nerd, we like to rate firmness on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is the softest. A 1 out of 10 is also what I give my chances of lifting a king-size Nolah Natural, even with the handles. Now, this bed is a 6 out of 10 on our scale, which is medium firm, which works best for the average sleeper. But we also want to see how well this bed responds to your movements using this lacrosse ball. So as I bounce it on the floor, you see it comes right back up to me. Now let's try this on the mattress surface. So, no surprise here, we're getting great bounce on this bed that's made of latex and coils, which are two of the bounciest materials. So if you're a combination sleeper or you use your mattress for sex, this should be a good option for you. Now your sleeping position is super crucial to know because a bed's gonna perform differently based on your sleep position and body type. So I'm gonna tell you how the Nolah Natural performs for side, back, and stomach sleepers, starting with side sleepers. Now I'm gonna be real with you, the Nolah Natural is probably not the best option for you. Side sleepers need a mattress that relieves pressure really well from the hips and the shoulders, and the Nolah Natural does give you pressure issues, especially if you're on the lighter side. Now for the good news, back sleepers. Back sleepers need a mattress that keeps the natural S-curve of the spine maintained, and the Nolah Natural does that for all back sleepers of all body types. Now, stomach sleepers, like me, need a bed that's just firm enough to keep the hips elevated and spine aligned. Now, it's a green light for light and average weight stomach sleepers. It'll do just that for you, but heavier stomach sleepers should look for a firmer mattress to keep those hips up. If you've ever been woken up by your sleep partner moving around at night, this test is for you. Motion isolation is a bed's ability to stop motion at the source and keep it from transferring across the mattress and waking up your partner. So here's the test. I placed a beaker of liquid on that side of the bed. It's going to signify you and how much movement you feel when your sleep partner, me in this case, disturbs the bed over here a little bit. So as I press my hands into the mattress, mimicking the feel of tossing and turning, the liquid doesn't move too much, but we're gonna test this further by dropping a weighted ball in the bed to simulate someone getting in and out. So as I do this, there is a lot more movement in that beaker, so if you're a lighter sleeper, this may not be the best option for you. Now it's time to test edge support, and edge support is the level of support the perimeter of the mattress gives you. It's good for seniors and people who need the edges to get in and out of bed. It's good for couples who need some space from each other, and of course, it's good for edge of the bed sleepers. Now, the Nolah Natural has pretty solid edge support. I feel really secure when I lie here, and I only sink down a bit when I sit here. Now you're probably like, Lauren, yeah, all that's great, but how much does this mattress cost? And that's a good question, and I'll tell you. Now we tested a lot of beds and we found that queen size mattresses range between $500 to $3,500. Now this bed falls right around the $1,800 mark, which is a really good price for a mattress that uses all natural and organic materials. But if you do want some money off, we do have some Nolah coupons in the description below for you. You're welcome. Y'all, we've run this bed through all of our tests, and now it's time to sum it up with a pro-con list. I made a list of the 3 best and worst things about the Nolah Natural. I like to start out with the bad news, so let's get into the cons first. First up, the Nolah Natural is not a great option for side sleepers. It just does not relieve pressure well enough unless you are on the heavier side. Now, that being said, if you are a heavier stomach sleeper, this may not be the best mattress for you either. It's just not firm enough to keep those hips elevated. And the last piece of bad news is that this bed is not going to be for couples that are prioritizing a quiet night's sleep. This bed does transfer motion quite a bit because of the materials. But there is some good news, so let's get into the pros. First up, this bed is super responsive, so it works really well for combination sleepers. So if you toss and you turn, this is a great option for you. Up next, if you are a back sleeper, no matter what size you are, this bed will fit you, it'll suit you, and you'll have a great night's sleep. And lastly, if you wake up hot or you wake up sweaty, this is a great option because latex is naturally cooling and there are a lot of breathable materials in this bed. And that's all, folks. We've tested the Nolah, we've ripped it open, I've given you my thoughts, so hopefully you found it helpful, and if you did, can you give this video a big thumbs up for me and subscribe to our channel? It always helps. And for more content like this, visit mattressnerd.com. And remember, don't lose sleep over choosing a mattress. Let us nerd out and do the work for you, so all you have to worry about is getting a great night's sleep. Bye. Primary support layer. There's some sirens, even with the handles. And there's a truck.
It's getting our garbage.
We made it through all the tests, now it's time for the pro-con list.
You sound like a little girl that couldn't have a sleepover.